But anyway, let us proceed with the demo. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. Oh! Okay. That's cute. Oh, she changes little. That's cute. Alright. That's cute. I mean, let's get started then. How much expressions do they go through? Fucking clean, yo, this music. This is actually not bad. I like this. I'm glad ever since summertime, a lot more people have been starting to be creative with their, like, main menus. I'm not trying to say that everyone's doing it because of summertime. It's just recently, from what I've seen, after summertime, mostly everyone's been doing, like, things with their menus. They haven't just been keeping the same menus. Oh God, why are the... Oh Jesus, the wire...
Never underestimate Sonic speed!
Oh God! And then Sonic! Never underestimate Sonic speed. Thank you for the donation, really, guys. 1 million views, oh my gosh, you guys did it. It makes me so happy. Those deserve it, like, my God, thank you for all this content, especially since it helped me get through the work day. Also, 1 more week, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But Zero, we need to talk about the next... But Zero, we need to talk about the next surprise. I mean, I do know you've been hyping up this next surprise a lot, so I'm definitely curious to see what it is. Also, thank you for the $51 donation. Jesus Christ. Not expecting that one. Why are the options so small? Save, load, settings, history. Let's do this. Everyone's saying brand new day, oof. The start of a brand new day, and I already wish for it to end so that the weekend can begin. Laziness possesses me as I continue to fight my conscience, bickering me to get myself prepared for school. What a way to start the day, right? The battle amongst myself comes to an end with my conscience being the victor, in which case, I sluggishly get up from my bed and prepare myself for school. If it weren't for the club, I surely would have stayed in bed. Looks like Sayori was right. I am a NEET. Oh wait, we're already in the club. Oh, hold up. Because he says, if it weren't for the club, I surely would have stayed in bed. Okay, so we're already in the club. Huh. I'm curious to see where this goes. So is it just Natsuki's already the president? Or is it like... Huh, alright, let's see what happens. Upon heading out, I noticed that it had become far too late for me to wait for Sayori, and if I don't hurry, the school gates would surely close on me. Never thought the day would come that I would pull off a Sayori. Pulling a Sayori. Pulling a Sayori is just waking up late at this point. You wake up late, you pull a Sayori. How to subscribe for tier 3, tell me. I don't know. I know Eagle figured it out, but I don't know how you're supposed... I think you just click the subscribe button again. Well, I actually don't, no, oh, what? I have to unmute you. Now they can hear you.
Hello.
Surprise Monica. I pull a Sayori every day then. Oof. It's okay, man. I did, it didn't work. I don't know, Religas, we'll look into that. Because I actually don't know. You might have to ask Eagle, because I don't know how you get tier 3. Though I hoped that she already would be in school by now. Well, I want me to find out. With haste, I head to school. I made it. I actually made it with only a few seconds to spare. I guess all that physical exercise that our couch puts us through does pay off. After recovering from that little marathon, I'm on my way to class. Along the way, I see a familiar-looking girl with coral pink hair heading to her class. Looks like she made it on time. That's a relief. I, too, do the same and enter my own classroom, seating myself in my regular spot that resides at the back of the classroom, beside the window. You got the chat open, Monica?
I'll open it in a second.
It doesn't take long for the day to begin, and likewise, the class ends as fast as it started. You know, I'm really glad all these mods skip class. What does MC learn? Maybe I want to know what he's learning in his class, you know?
No, you don't.
Well, they all gotta skip it.
School, why would you want to know?
What if he's learning, I really want to know what he's learning about in social studies.
You turn the share speed down for me. It's really loud.
Oh yeah, because we're watching anime. Sorry. Here we go. That should be good. Normally, this is the part where I pick up my things and head home, but now after joining a club, there's more meaning in my daily activities. A rather pleasant change of pace, in my opinion. Though, after the festival's over, our club activities become rather abstract from what we used to do. The concept of being a literature club is slowly changing to something else, to say the least. Not that that change is a bad thing in general, but sometimes it feels like I'm walking into a baking club or something like that. At least something that screams literature, but then again, tasting delicious sweets made by 4 beautiful girls is a dream come true, so I'm not complaining. Wait, they make sweets now?
Huh?
Because Natsuki's the
Oh.
president.
Natsuki. Oh, that's funny.
So this mod's interesting. So they're not gonna like explain or like have the MC join and be like, oh, this is our president, Natsuki. He's already joined, and we're just kind of picking off from that. So that's definitely interesting. I like that. And especially when I get to be the taste tester of the club president herself. She's the first person that comes to mind when thinking of who the best cook is in the school. She truly is second to none. Master Chef of Sakura High School. Whoa! Look at that text. That's some big text. Also, Sakura High School? Is that the name of the high school they're going to? Unless that's like a reference that I don't get. But are they naming the high school now? Because it never had a name. It's just high school, but alright. I guess any piece of information's cool.
Doki High School.
That's some thick text. Yeah. Sakura's useless, just like their high school. It's useless just like high school.
Oh.
Up to this day, I still question as to why she started the literature club rather than be part of the baking club. Well, I mean, MC, she has to start the literature club. No one else would. I pick up my things and head towards the club room, getting a snack from the vending machine along the way. And so it begins. What the fuck? This new tradition of having a snack every time we came to the club proved to be nothing more than a feast for Sayori. Every day we would come to the club room and be greeted with either chocolates, cake, or candy set artistically on the center table. The chairs are put on the side of the classroom tables, which are joined together to accommodate the food. With Sayori in front, Monica on my right, and Natsuki on my left, I quietly sat there, chowing down on coffee chocolate cake that I didn't particularly like. Don't you think we're using a lot of the budget on these? What are you talking about? This is great! Sayori stuffed her mouth with another slice of chocolate cake. Looking across the table, I saw Yuri peeking at Sayori from behind her book, as were Starry, and it was clear that she wanted some too. It appeared that the cake slices were ever so slightly out of her reach, and her innate shyness held her back from partaking in such a delight. As I was about to offer a slice, my attempt was cut short. You want some? Monica offered Yuri a plate with a slice of cake, accompanied by a brilliant smile. Taken by surprise, Yuri responded shyly. Aw. Thanks. Yuri blushed and looked down as she took the plate from Monica and dove right back into her book. Yuri, what did I tell you? No books on the table! I'm done anyways. Yuri got up and walked away to the table at the front of the room. Is she going to be alright? Meh, she's going to be alright. She may look sad, but I'm sure she's just lost in her book. Natsuki stands up and begins to clean the table. Collecting all the plates to one side, she put the cake back in its plastic box. So I'm confused. What is the literature part of this club?
Is it a literature club anymore?
Yeah, it said it's a literature club, and our MC even said, you know, it's kind of odd that we keep making, we all make sweets and shit. I'm just like, is there any literature here? Is it just Is it just baking? We'll see what happens. Oh yeah. Monica, on the other hand, starts stowing away the plates while I quickly correct the placement of the chairs and tables.
So, Zero, how was the test today?
It was okay. I guess I could have done better. Before I finished talking, the sound of a loud clap interrupted me.
Alright, everyone, let's get back to places now.
For some reason, Natsuki really wanted us to sit in certain positions, regardless of the fact that we did literally nothing when it came to club activities. It was always Yuri by the window, Monica next to her, then me in the middle, then Natsuki next to me, and finally Sayori by the door. Despite this, Natsuki would always sit on the teacher's podium instead with her legs crossed. I like these little white pages to give, like, exposition. Kind of like that. That's cool. Yuri always spent her time reading books. Monica was always writing poems. Sayori was always either sleeping or drawing something. Well, Natsuki was pretty much always occupied with her manga. I'm starting to think Natsuki's not a very good president. Like, I don't know. Starting to get the hint that Natsuki's not very good at her job.
Ooh, what's that? That looks cool.
What, the page?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, you haven't been looking at the screen?
No, I have been. I just haven't really been paying that much attention to this.
No. Like, I honestly don't think she's doing that good of a job if they're all doing nothing. Relic said, we read cookbooks. That's literature. Okay, manga can be literature. Cookbooks are not literature.
You pissed off someone.
I pissed off the chefs. I always tried to spend my time in the most meaningful way possible. It was hard to think of something to do every day, but at this point, I was kind of used to it. What should I do? Talk to Natsuki or do nothing? Also, I did notice there's like a fade. There's a fade effect when we click save. When we go to the menus.
That's always there.
No, it's not. It just
Do it
cuts.
again?
It just cuts.
No, it doesn't.
Really?
Yeah, it's always like that.
Then I've been playing so many mods that just cut.
I don't know about that.
There are a lot of mods that cut.
That's always been a thing.
Then
Even
maybe
original-
no one uses the default fade. Why is everyone in the chat saying do nothing? Everyone in the chat saying do nothing. Do nothing, you won't. Do nothing. Well, I see you're bored. Monica caught my attention as I turned to her. Yeah, the test had me down since this morning, and I don't really have any homework to do today.
I see. How about this?
Monica handed me a sheet of paper. What's this?
It's a poem. I wrote it last night. I couldn't sleep, so I felt like I should write about it.
I took the poem that had Monica's pristine handwriting on it. Ooh. Oh, look at that, guys! We did nothing! We got a Monica poem! You're right, do nothing was the better option! Yeah, so it said secret Monica route. Secret Monica route acquired. Oh, thank you, Will, for the 100 bits.
Ooh.
Resonate.
Dwelling on the land of the luscious green, in the midst of harmony and tranquility, taking pleasure in the fate that was surely foreseen, a glorious display of beauty absolutely mesmerizing. The wind races with time, hand in hand running freely. The sky dimmed, covered with dark bundles of cotton. Furious yet gentle it has come to be. Such a sight, a memory that was never forgotten. A lifetime of burden blown away. In the storm of retribution, I bathe. Feeling touched, I have found my way. With the melody of nature, I resonate.
Ooh. Ooh. I like this. We're gonna have to replay this. Obviously, I know. It's just Monica time.
Wow.
I mean, I didn't know that we were gonna talk to Monica if we click do nothing. I mean, why do I have to go talk to Natsuki? Monica approached me when I was bored.
Yeah, but you had the option to go to Natsuki before you were bored.
Maybe I just want to do nothing. If Natsuki truly wants to be with me, she would come to me.
That's not how that works.
I'm joking.
Do you think that love works that way, Zero? If you just sit there.
You sit there and wait! Wow, this is really good.
Thanks, that means a lot.
No, for real. This is top notch. With experience like this, you could start a poetry club or something.
I'm flattered. After leaving presidency of the debate club, I decided it was probably better if I just joined another club as a member instead. Presidency of a club is really hard work, you know?
I can only imagine. Monica returned back to her work, which I recognize as one of her new poems. She must really like poetry. Before I could turn back to my work, I felt a very strong presence staring at the back of my head. When I turned around, I caught a glimpse of Natsuki staring me down as she quickly withdrew back to her manga. There was a mini Natsuki in the corner. Did Monica just come to you while you were waiting? Yes, roared the dino, she did. While we were waiting, Monica saw that we were bored, and then she was just like, eh. And then she talked to us. They're gonna force me to talk to Natsuki. but thou must. So now I'm curious, what if I click talk to Natsuki? Would I get do nothing afterwards, or would do nothing never show up? Everyone's like, do nothing! Guys, we have to. Hard choice. Yeah, definitely a hard choice. I like that Natsuki's sitting at the teacher's podium with her legs crossed. Of course she is. It was funny how high her legs got when she sat on the podium. It really shoved in the fact that Natsuki was really small, even though she had a big, loud personality. While I was looking at her legs, I failed to realize that Natsuki was peeking at me from behind her manga. As our eyes met, she gave me a certain look. The look that screamed out, "You're a pervert," and all without uttering a single word. Shaking her head in disappointment, Natsuki went back to reading her manga. I chose not to push it further. After all, I don't want to get yelled at. What? Did I just miss something because I talked to Monica and not Natsuki?
Oh.
I mean, we do have to probably play this again after this demo. We'll talk to Sayori. Alright. Hi, Sayori. Look at her. Looking at my right, I noticed that Sayori was staring intently at Natsuki. What? Sayori, you like Natsuki? A very serious expression on her face. Quite unfitting of her usual personality. She had stopped drawing and was completely distracted by Natsuki. I got off my seat and sat next to her. What are you plotting now? Sayori didn't respond. Sayori? Again, no response. Sayori! Sayori returned to the land of the living as she snapped out of her trance.
Ah!
Welcome back. Now tell me what you were thinking. After thinking for a while, she came up with the right words.
I was just thinking about Natsuki.
What?
Why would you think about her? I was just drawing something and I realized that this character looks a lot like Natsuki. So I was just wondering...
Wondering? A very concerning smile drew across Sayori's face. She reached for her bag and pulled something out, which she kept in her right hand. I couldn't see what it was. What is...
Shh! I'll be back.
She left her desk very quietly, not making a single sound. She was being cautious, almost like a wild cheetah sneaking up on its prey. While she snuck up on Natsuki, I caught a quick glance of what was in Sayori's hand, and a weird chill went down my spine. I was petrified. All I could do was watch as I experienced a mixture of curiosity and dread at the same time. I was very scared of what Natsuki would have done if Sayori was caught. I don't want to miss out on seeing Natsuki like that. It took Sayori a while before Sayori reached Natsuki. As she got close to her, she quietly placed the object on top of her head. It was as if Natsuki didn't even notice. Not a flinch, no head turning, no nothing. Nobody could see Natsuki due to the manga being between them and Natsuki's face, but you could judge from Sayori's starry eyes that what she saw was certainly exceptional. As the curiosity intensified and I saw Sayori giggle uncontrollably, using her hands to suppress a noise, I started to try to get a peek behind the back, but to no success. The visible uncomfortable fidgeting and shifting in my seat caught Yuri and Monika's attention. They were both really confused. I looked at them and signaled them towards Natsuki, who had still not moved even an inch. Unsurprisingly, they too couldn't see what was behind her manga, but at this point, they were all very curious. Come on. In due time, Sayori stabilized and walked up behind Natsuki, who was still oblivious to the situation that was happening. Hey Natsuki! What is it? Can you put down that manga for a second? Why? Come on, do it! Natsuki finally submitted to Sayori's insisting and lowered her manga. As soon as the club saw Natsuki, they all said the same thing. Aww! Natsuki was confused. What is it? Oh! Yeah. Aww. These cat knots. You put cat ears on her. Oh, look at the little text changed. Oh, that's so cool. Behind that manga, Natsuki had cat ears on. Being pink in color, the ears matched her pink hair, bright eyes, and rosy cheeks. Seeing the look on everyone's faces, Natsuki felt even more flustered. What's everyone looking at? Natsuki, look at what you have on your head! As Natsuki reached for her head, she felt the cat ears on her head. Her expression changed to a more bashful rendition of a shy smile. Who did this? Chill out, you look cute! I would say it fits you quite nicely. You should wear this more often. Natsuki then towards me, almost like she wanted my opinion on it, but she quickly turned her away when our eyes met. I couldn't help but smile. She was genuinely shy. Natsuki, meow for us! Everyone said Katsuki. Oh, it's Katsuki. It's Nekosuki. Relic said Tiny Sayori. Aww. They're just having them in the corner to just like show their expressions during the scene because they can't really like show their expressions since they're focusing on Natsuki. I like how they did it. Like, it's smart. Because I know why they're doing it. What? I'm not going to do that! Come on now, Natsuki. I knew you'd never back down from a challenge. Natsuki's expression changed as she was determined yet shy at the same time. She looked down with a bashful smile on her face. Finding the courage to pull something off this embarrassing had proven to be such an endeavor. Everyone was looking at Natsuki and waiting patiently. Come on now, everyone. Let's not coerce her into doing something she can't possibly do. No, I can do this. It took her a while, but gradually she finally said, Oh, what? No! I skip it! Oh, no, there it is. Yeah. Aww. Oh, thanks for the $1 Toast. Hi, everyone. Won't be able to stay long because I'm at work, but I stopped by to tell everyone be safe. Thanks, Toast. I hope you have a good day at work. Watching me out like that might even be the cutest thing I've ever seen. I looked around, so everyone's smiling brightly. Aww. After that, nothing special happened the entire day. Everyone was back to their hobbies. Monika writing as usual, Yuri reading, Zuri drawing, and Natsuki sleeping with the manga in front of her face to avoid anyone from finding out. Oh, I just realized why it's like this! It's because, it's not that Natsuki's a bad leader, granted, she is kind of a bad leader, but it's also the fact that, if you guys remember, in the original game, Natsuki wanted, she said she wanted the club to just be like a place where people can hang out. So it's like, if that's what she wanted, then that's how she's gonna try to make it that's how she's gonna try to make it if she was in charge. So it's like, that's why the club doesn't really have anything to do, and it's just mostly them hanging out, is because this is what Natsuki wanted from the club. So how's this mod? It's interesting. It's definitely interesting, Toast. It's definitely caught my eye. It definitely has made me more excited for the full version of it. Of course, this was useless since we all knew about her sleeping from her occasional snoring and getting up because of the snoring itself, all while having her eyes closed. I felt like What? Huh? What? I know what I'm doing! I could hear a voice coming from somewhere, but I didn't know where. I'm just trying to help. It was like the sound was coming from a ball nearby. A ball I couldn't see or reach towards. Well, I don't think I even need your help. At the same time, it felt like the sound was all around me. Trust me when I say it's not that easy. I felt like I was stuck. I wanted to cry for help. I'm not self-centered like you. I'll be fine. I wanted to escape. I was scared. Alright, just don't come crying to... Oh, wait, what? Alright, just don't come crying to me when you're... The sound of Natsuki's voice woke me up. Hey, wake up already! I sat back up. I fell asleep? Alright, I'm definitely thinking that was Natsuki and Monica talking to each other. I definitely think that was like Natsuki. I definitely think that was Natsuki talking to Monica about her being the president. Like, I think voice 1 was Natsuki and voice 2 was Monica. And Monica being like, trust me when I say it's not that easy. She's like, I'm not self-centered like you. She's like, alright, just don't come crying to me when you're, like... Basically, I think it was supposed to be a Natsuki-Monica thing. Yeah, who's ever the president is also self-aware. That's the DDLC rules. Yeah, Nick Lumpkin, I agree. That's why I agree. I know, yeah. Like, that's why I think it was... Because I think it's like Natsuki's aware, but Monica's also still aware. So... Don't come crying to me when you're father. You guys think she was gonna say father? I don't know. Maybe. Don't come crying to me when you're... yeah, because it's something she owns, because it's a possessive your. I don't know. What about Sayori? I don't know. Technically, Sayori would have to be aware, but I actually don't know if they're gonna keep that. It seems like Monica's just aware, because Monica's always aware, because ever since she had the epiphany. But, I don't know. It seems like only they're gonna keep... It seems like they're making it like Monica knows about this. Monica knows that Natsuki wasn't the president before, and right now she's like, we're trying something out, be careful, like, I'm just trying to warn you, it's not easy. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm interested in this mod. Who's the vice president? We actually don't know. That's an interesting question. I guess maybe it might still be Sayori, I would assume. I fell asleep? Yeah, we didn't even notice. You're very quiet when you sleep. I can't believe you slept through the club time. Me neither. I usually just read or think about my day. It must be the test you had today. Probably. Speaking of which, how was your test? Sorry, it took a while to respond, but it was obvious from her face that she didn't do good on the test. Well, all that matters is that you're awake. Well, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. Oh, what is it? I wanted to talk to Zero. What? I want to hear it too. It's a surprise. A surprise? Oh, I can't wait. Let's go, Yuri. The faster we get this over with, the faster we'll get the surprise. Two of them left the room, leaving me and Natsuki alone. By this time, I noticed that Monica was no longer in the room. By the way, where's Monica? She left early. She said she had to do something at home. Well, it's very unlike Monica, but I can imagine her genuinely having something to do at home. I sat down on one of the desks in the front row. So, what did you want to talk about? I was wondering if we could... Her voice trailed off, making it hard to hear what she said. What? I can't hear you if you say it so quietly. I was wondering if we could go to the... If we could what? Just show up at the mall on Saturday! Wait, was there another thing? Oh, dummy! There you go. Natsuki ran off into the hallway, leaving me alone in the room. Okay. When they're gone, I had to fix the seating arrangement and head outside myself. As soon as I finished, I left the building and started walking back home. I expected to see Sayori wait for me by the exit of the school, but looks like she had better things to do today. Maybe she was with Yuri, who seemed to go along with Sayori nicely. On the way back home, I could only think of the dream I had. Fragmented into pieces, I didn't know what I actually saw. I just remembered the two voices, strangely new, yet very familiar. What were they talking about? I don't even know. Maybe it meant something. Maybe it was a stupid dream. Regardless, I reached home and instantly threw my bag onto my bed, plopping onto said bed. It wasn't long before I fell asleep. The week had been very tiring and it was finally over. I couldn't wait much longer for that well-deserved rest. This week had been really tiring and I'm glad it's finally over. Not much really came out of it, though I would be lying if I said that I didn't enjoy my time at the club. And yet again, Natsuki told me a while back to be at the mall on Saturday. I wonder what that was all about. Could it be a date? Nah, it couldn't be. But if it was, I feel my heartbeat rising as I begin to fantasize a romance between me and the club president. Now I can't wait for tomorrow to come. Alas, my adrenaline begins to subside and exhaustion takes over as I slowly fall asleep. Saturday, a day worth waiting for. Till that day comes, sweet dreams, Zero. Thank you. Well, I guess that's the end of the demo. That's nice. That was a nice demo. Hello, Fox. Welcome. Also, I saw Slender. Slender Kid put a big, oh, that is that. Writing and arts by Meow Meow. He likes to meow. I see. Hey, Zero, this is my first time able to catch a stream, but I've been watching your YouTube channel, and since before 1,000 subs, this is Prime subbed a week ago. I'm glad I did. Thanks, Slender Kid. Writing, true lover of Monica. Also, boy. Programming, Bowsor. He likes Hanako. I see. I've been medically cleared for work. Best ready for that one. Oh, I see, Blue Demo. I'm glad you've been medically cleared. Glad you're doing alright, man. He likes music. Oh, cool. Thanks for playing. See, so Monica's gonna play a big role in this mod, clearly. Because, like, she's even in the ending sprite. So this is a mod that clearly is going to have Monica also play a big role. So I wanted to try something else also with this mod real quick. Which was, what happens if I just click talk to Natsuki? Does the do nothing option even show up? Oh, you have to do nothing. I see. You can't even talk to Natsuki. That's definitely interesting. Huh, I also didn't expect this mod to be that short. Well, let me switch